Hi everyone and welcome back to the Intuitive Studio YouTube channel. My name is Kelsey and today we have lots to do. It is currently Thursday the 23rd of Feb. So today I'm starting off the day by making some soaps. I'm making a bergamot and ylang ylang soap and also a citrus one. This is the final time I'm going to be making the bergamot one. So it will be ready in about 5 weeks or so, just after it's been cured. But that's the last time I'm going to be doing that because I am going to be releasing a new range of soaps. I haven't quite worked out the name. I'm thinking pure natural soaps or something. But what I'm going to do, which I'll show you as well, is I'm going to be actually putting actual herbs, so calendula, chamomile, peppermint, whatever herbs I come up with, into a jar of oil. So the olive oil is the base, is a lot of the base of the soap, and it's going to be, what's the word? It's going to be extracted for a couple of weeks. So extract all the volatile oils out of there, and then I'm using that oil in the soap, and that will kind of be the basis of the soap. Not going to change any color, not going to add any scent. It's just going to be the pure oils that come from the herbs. So I think that'll be really cool. So I'm going to be starting that process today or tomorrow as well, but today I'm just going to be making these 2 bars of soaps. What I'm trying to do is use up the ingredients that I already have, and that way I use up the mica, I use up the essential oils as well, and that way I'm not wasting anything. So I'm going to be releasing a citrus soap, ylang ylang and bergamot. I think this will be the final ylang ylang and bergamot because I'll be out of fragrance, and then the citrus, it might have another bar of soap, but we'll see what happens. So I'll take you along. So I've already measured out my olive oil, my grapeseed oil and my castor oil. So this is going to make 2 bars, so I've doubled the recipe. And this is my shea butter and coconut oil. So I'm going to put this on a double burner and so it can melt. I've had a shower, so I feel so much better because I went to the gym and then I went straight into making the soap. What I'm going to do now is I'm just having some corn thins. And just a side note, don't you love it when you open the packet and the corn thins aren't stale? Like, I'm always afraid that when I open the packet the corn thins are going to be stale, but they're not stale, so I am so happy. So I'm just going to have some morning tea whilst going through my list that I've made last night. So I've made the slope, which is good. I need to do some education. I have a couple of clients coming in tomorrow and Saturday, so I want to get that out of the way. I want to do some research just to make sure I'm prepared, get some things in order, like that kind of thing. What else do I need to do? I want to finalize the gut feeling webinar. So if you watched my last vlog, sorry, that's Nala, you would have seen that I've recorded it, but I'm not 100% happy with it. So I'm adding some slides, I'm making it a little bit longer just so it's a little bit more valuable. It is a free webinar, but you know, I just want to make the most out of it, especially if someone's coming in and they appreciate that it's free, and I want to give them the value of the topic. So I'm going to go in there, add some few slides. After lunch I'll go into my office and I'll do some other things in there, because that way I'll have a couple hours there, pick up Jason from work, and then the day is done. So I'm also going to finalize the newsletter. So I'm thinking the newsletter will be sent out maybe possibly Saturday or Sunday, depending on how I go with this webinar. And I'm going to start on my June and July newsletters because, sorry, that's not, because in June and July I will actually be overseas for 7 weeks. So I want to have content still coming out. I still want to continue to build the business, still want to engage my audience. I still want to come out with content that's valuable, that's worthwhile, that's engaging. So I don't want to leave that to the last minute. So I want to brainstorm some topics in June and July. So if you have any ideas of what you would like to be covered in the next upcoming newsletters, then please feel free to comment that down below. I need to finalize the digestive tea. So if you saw my last vlog as well, I did make the digestive tea, but I haven't taken any photos, I haven't filmed any content. So I really need to do that as well, because I want to get that out there. I also need to order some supplements for my client, and yeah, that's kind of what my plan is today. So I have a full day. I never really have a slow day, but that's just me. I like to work. So yeah. I just wanted to show you my newsletter for February. So this is pretty much done, so I'll be sending this out in a sec. So basically I'm doing a monthly newsletter. So this is the first one. This is for Feb. So I've just put in a little welcome message, and this is our welcome video that we've recently placed out. I just have a blog article there, meditation, a link to our teas, and then I just have a little bit more information. So this newsletter is all about nourishing your nervous system. So I've just gone through and added some herbs and also a nutrient just to help with everything. So it's not super long, but it's like a little, I don't know, a little collection of good resources to have to nourish your nervous system. So I'm in my office now. I have a few things to clean up. I got some jars, which I'll show you, so I need to put those away. I just need to tidy up everything because it's a bit of a, not a mess, but just needs to be organized. So I'm gonna do that. On the floor because I am just packing away some things. I wanted to show you, let's go a little bit back. I wanted to show you some of the jars that I've gotten. So I've got some more jars. So currently, well, before I just had the 100 gram, and I thought for creams this is actually quite large, so this would be good for long-term use. So if you've tested the cream and it works well and you need like 3 to 4 months of healing, like have a good jar. But in that time I'm like, okay, so I want to make creams for people, but I kind of need to test it just so I'm making sure that it's not making things worse. So what I've done is I've ordered these super cute little tiny jars. So these are only 5 grams, and really what I'm doing is testing out the herbs, because sometimes people may say that they're not allergic to like daisies, for example, but then when they put calendula on, even though it's anti-inflammatory and really good for topical, it might not respond well and they actually might be allergic to it, and we just didn't know. So I've got 100 gram jars, and I also have, the lid's a bit funky on these, but 50 gram jars. So 100 gram, 50 gram, and that way this is more for shorter term use, longer term use, and testing. Refilm the gut feeling lecture. I've been kind of procrastinating. I've been doing other things but I've got to do it today, and I don't have much time, so I'm hoping it will be around 40 minutes long. I think that's my goal, so that will take me to the time I need to go, so let me do that. Hello, it is now Friday. I haven't really done a lot. I was supposed to have a consult today, but they have rescheduled, so that's all good. So I thought I would use this time to record some podcasts and some content. I have a consult tomorrow as well, so I am going to prepare for that. But first I need to fix this artwork that fell down off the wall, so I need to fix that because I want to make that kind of the podcasting corner. So yeah, I'm gonna go fix that hopefully and tidy up a bit. I did tidy up yesterday, which was good, but then I started taking things out again and it's not as tidy as it should be, so I'm gonna do that as well. I'm now going to do some photos of my digested tea so I can put that up online. So I've just recorded a podcast talking about the nervous system, so that will go up at some point. Yeah. So I have been just doing some research on PCOS and also probiotic strains, and just some more research on gut health just to prep for my next client, which will be tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. I just wanted to remind you that everything is relative. So everything is relative to a particular circumstance or situation, because even just looking at the different probiotics and different types of PCOS or polycystic ovarian syndrome, the symptoms that you have is all relative to the circumstance that is happening around you or in you. So not every person is going to present the same way, and I think that's super important to understand, that not every person is going to present with the exact same symptoms, the exact same diagnosis, and you need to be flexible with the approach that you take to helping that person or helping yourself. And some things might not work for you. Some supplements or some herbs might work great for someone and might not work very well for someone else. So it's really important to keep that in mind, that when we're trying to get better or trying to help someone to get better, we really need to be patient with the process, be patient with ourselves, and also be open to trialing different things, because everything works differently for everyone. So I've just printed off some new labels. So one day I'll have these nicely professionally printed, but at the moment I'm just printing it off myself. I'm going to cut them up so it's not just one sheet and I can just pull it out easily. It's nearly 4 o'clock. I do want to do some more research, just some more prep as well, because I'm really trying to learn more. I'm trying to, yeah, just broaden my knowledge base in my mind. Yeah, I'm just going to hang around for the next hour or less. Maybe I'll film something else. We'll see what happens. March, I think. So yeah, today I have one client. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to prep for that client. I've made a herbal formula that I think will work well. So I'm going to go through that first and just check all the interactions, if there's any interactions, because I don't want to, you know, especially if someone's on medication, you really want to check the interactions just to make sure it doesn't contraindicate with any of the actions that the medication has. So yeah, I'm just going to go through that, make sure everything is okay, do a little prep, just review what we talked about last time, what I prescribed, and just write some notes of what questions I want to ask in this consult to see the progress and just to try and make that progress happen as well. I also need to write my list. As you know, I love my lists. So I've done some things. I actually left this for a week at my office, so I have a lot of updating to do. I have to do that. I've also released our new tea. So our new tea is called Digest. I'll go and get a packet. So it's called Digest, and it has cinnamon, chamomile, dandelion root, fennel seed, and lemon balm. So I think it's like one of the best tasting teas I've actually had, because it's really warming, but also you have that chai taste for the cinnamon. So yeah, we've released that. So it's super warming, it's super calming for the digestive system as well. That's kind of what I wanted it as. So if I kind of use it as if I've had like a heavy meal or something, I have the tea and then I don't feel that like ugh feeling, and it kind of just helps move things along. So yeah, we've released that. So now that's available on intuitiveessentials.com.au. So I have just finished my consult for today, and I've already sent out the treatment plan. It's nearly lunchtime, so I've sent out the treatment plan, I've done the prescription. So right now I'm going to just write myself a list of everything that I need to do today, just to get me more focused, because at the moment I'm just feeling a little bit, not demotivated, but just like not focused for the day. So I really want to just get myself in that zone. That way I can check some things off, because I'm going to Sydney tomorrow, so I need to get some things done. I know that I do. I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I'm just not feeling, I don't know how I'm feeling at the moment. I don't really have to do anything here, so that's why I'm like, I might just go home and do some editing and just prep for tomorrow's client as well. Also just do some uni work as well, because I am studying again. I'm doing my graduate diploma in counselling. Just as a little add-on, I really want to get into like corporate health and do workshops and stuff in the future, so I think this would be very beneficial. The subjects are really good at the moment too. So I have therapeutic counselling, advanced therapeutic communication, as well as self-care and resilience, which is very, very interesting. So I'm going to just pack up now. I'm thinking I might make myself a herbal tonic as well, so maybe I'll do that first. I'll clean up a bit, tidy up a bit, make myself a herbal tonic, because I've been feeling a bit lethargic lately. I just think I need something to help my nervous system a little bit, and my digestion, my immune system. So I'm going to do that, so I'll take you along. I have just a blank piece of paper. I also have this Ultimate Herbal Compendium, which I use just to see the actions and just anything else, any other information that I might need. So what I'm thinking is, I've had a herbal liquid before and I like it and I feel like it's helping me. So I'm thinking I'm going to replicate that, but just switch it up just slightly. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It really supports my business and my channel. If you have any recommendations of what kind of videos you would like to see, please leave them in the comments below. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.